Hi everyone, it's Karen here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a brand new tutorial with another new collection from Prima Marketing called Lavender. This is a brand new collection for 2018 and it has beautiful soft purpley colors, and it was perfect to create this shabby chic altered embroidery hoop. This collection comes with a 12 by 12 paper pack, and you can also buy the papers on their own, and it comes with other sizes of the paper packs as well as some other embellishments that you can decorate your projects. The first thing I did is I took the embroidery hoop and I covered it in heavy white gesso from Prima Marketing. This gesso is pretty thick, so it covers anything really well. I only gave it about 2 coats because I didn't want it to cover everything. I wanted it to be quite distressed, so this was a perfect way to do this. For the back of the hoop, I traced one of the papers from the 12 by 12 paper pack. This is called Through the Years, and originally I thought I would use the lighter side, which is in the back. That's why I traced this side of the paper. However, after finished tracing and cutting, I realized that I like this side more than the other one because it gave it more character. If you want to see the other papers from this collection, I have a haul video that I did a few days ago, and it shows all the papers on the 12 by 12 paper pad, as well as other embellishments and other sets from the collection. I've also shown sets from the other collections that came out in 2018, and you can watch this all. I've linked this above in the description area. Once I finished cutting around the circle, and I made sure that I cut a little bit bigger than what I had drawn, so that way I would have a little bit of paper underneath the embroidery hoop. All I did is use some soft matte gel medium from Prima and just added it to the edges of the paper. Then place the hoop on those areas and let it dry. Once the gel was dry, I took some heavy white gesso again and just added it with a paintbrush using a dry brush technique. All I wanted it to do is just mute some of the images so they're not so strong and they don't stick out as much. By adding a light stroke of the gesso and then wiping off the excess, you get a light coat on top of the paper and it makes it all match together. While the gesso was drying, I took one of the Prima Marketing resin frames and using another paper from the collection, I found the perfect quote to add underneath the frame. All I did is trace the circle and cut it around the quote because I wanted to include a nice sentiment onto my project. This paper is called Communication, and it has a lot of nice sentiments that you can use for any type of project. These are perfect for titles for scrapbooking, or you can use it in an art journal or even in an altered project like I did today. Then I took the soft matte gel medium and glued it to the background. But as you can see, I will remove this in a few minutes again because I wanted to make this stand out a little bit more and it was too flat. But it was easily removable because the gel was still quite wet. So as you can see, I'm removing here the actual quote and I'm adding some cardboard that I cut out of a box, and all I do is just cut some pieces of cardboard so I could use as a 3D effect and have the sentiment raised above everything else. Then I just glued it back on and added the frame on top. Using pieces of cardboard are quite handy if you don't have any foam tape available. And I learned this trick from my friend Delina many years ago, and it's just perfect for raising anything and giving it a 3D effect. I'm even using it here to raise the flower so it's a little bit higher and it stands out more. This flower pack is from the same collection, Lavender, and it's called Esme, and it matches everything perfectly. I arranged the flowers around the frame the way I like them, and even used some of the leaves and other little stems that came in the package. I grabbed another Prima flower pack This is another one. This might be an older collection, but it matched it perfectly because I wanted some smaller flowers and I didn't have all the packages from the lavender collection. You can definitely use flowers from other collections because a lot of the Prima collections go really well together. I even took some old beautiful golden leaves that are also from a previous collection because they really look beautiful in this project. However, if you want to use the ones specifically from the lavender collection, I've listed them all below. That way you can buy the matching flowers for this specific collection. I continued adding flowers both new and old and layered them on top of each other along with the leaves. I really love arranging flowers, especially Prima flowers, because they look beautiful on any project. One of the main tricks of adding flowers to any project is to make sure that you have different sized flowers and that they're layering on top of each other. So some of them might be peeking underneath others, and you want to make sure you have different sizes because that makes the bouquet look really beautiful. Once I was happy with the arrangement, I went ahead and took some Fabri-Tac glue and glued all my flowers around my frame. Once all the flowers were glued, I took some beautiful vellum butterflies that are part of the lavender collection and glued them as well. This package is called Ophelia. I grabbed a couple of butterflies and added them to the background. One of the looks that I love the most when I create shabby chic projects is using art stones. That makes everything tie it all in together. And I love using the mega stones because they look like little eggs peeking in between the flowers, almost like bird eggs. So all I did is I took some soft matte gel medium and used my paintbrush to add some of these stones in between all the flowers. All I did was dip it into the soft gel and then dip my paintbrush into the art stones. That way I can really control where I'm putting each art stone and they don't fly all over the place. I also can never have a shabby chic project without adding some cheesecloth. I find that the cheesecloth gives it a perfect soft effect, and all you have to do is just add it in between different flowers and it looks like little wisps coming out of the flowers, which makes it look really beautiful. So all I did is use my soft gel and just tucked some of the cheesecloth underneath the flowers. Finally, to tie it all in, I took some white gesso and just added it around the flowers to give the flowers and the embellishments white highlights. This really ties it all in together and makes it look distressed and shabby chic both all at once. Finally, I took the Prima Marketing Color Boom Spray Iris and added some purple highlights around the embellishments. This tied it all in with the purple colors from the background. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. I'm linking another video that I created with another new collection, and stay tuned for some more videos with the other collections from Prima. For more inspiration, subscribe to my channel and visit me on my website. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye!